Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
Hello, hello, hello.
We talking about hoes.
You're so stupid. welcome to Detroit After Dark Radio. It is me and Tawana, and we waiting on, of course,
Late leader. Y'all know she can't be on time to say her whole life.
Okay, she gonna be on time one day. Well, she was one day. She was waiting on us when we got here. She made a point to tell us we was late.
Okay.
You gotta turn your phone down, baby.
Mine down.
Okay.
I'm like, mine down. What you talking about? Like,
But anyway, go
me. So, y'all,
Okay, yeah,
while we
go.
wait on Miss Late Leader, we still gonna get started. And tonight, we are talking about sex workers. Basically, we want to know, like, are you down with getting dirty for the dub? All right. Are you a fan of fornicating for the 40? I mean, are you out here grinding for greatness on the pole? Okay. Either way it go, you are in the lucrative world of sex work. And tonight we want to teach you all the ins and outs, full pun intended, about sex work. We want to talk to y'all about it. We want to know how y'all feel about it. Are you with it? Have you ever sold a little something to get a little something? But before we even get in to all that,
we're gonna do something different this week. We normally highlight our black-owned business at the end of the show, but this week, since we got hot Jam on the Sliders in the house, we're going to start with her first. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Jemiah Williams, and I am one of the owners of Jam on It Sliders.
Okay, let's get into it. Let me
All right, so while you
hit it in the camera
Hold
for
on.
you.
like, do y'all see this?
So today I brought 3 offerings out of our 4. We have our Philly steak.
Look, we going back to this salmon.
Okay.
We both knew what plan we had. Cause she
My
gave
salmon
us,
slider is gone.
she gave us this before the show even started, and she was like, "You just gotta take a nibble." I'm over here trying my hardest, like,
I'm not a nibbler.
don't inhale this boy in your mouth. But this salmon though,
It's
look,
so fire.
Matter of fact, to do justice, y'all, I want to do y'all right. I'm gonna go bang over here to this Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, because the salmon is fire.
Yeah, I know that's.
Thank you.
And how long have you been
Hold on,
selling
do
your
y'all
sliders?
see all that?
I have been
yumminess
selling
right there?
sliders for about 5 years. I
Okay.
started with a 18th birthday party outing for my stepdaughter, and I made the sliders, and they enjoyed them so much till I made them the next day, and then my husband convinced me to start selling them at his job. So every job that he had, we sold sliders.
And they are juicy.
But-
It's not dry.
Thank you.
It's flavorful. It's not like too much butter on the bread.
Yeah.
And I'm a super critic of food. Like it's really good.
This chicken.
Oh, thank you.
This chicken.
Hot honey chicken.
Okay.
First of all, a lot of chicken places give you breading. And the breading, I feel like, is like a distraction. She gave me this old juicy, flavorful, extra tender chicken breast right here
Okay.
with the hot,
And she brought us some water.
with the logo on it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, a lot of y'all people out here with talking about y'all cooking and all this, step your branding up.
Okay.
Because we knew what she was bringing from
She
jump.
got on her shoes. She got on her earrings. She came with all the shits tonight.
Oh yeah, you have to do your branding. You have to do your branding.
And how do your prices run?
So I do my steak and the hot honey chicken for 12 for 40, and then a whole tray of 24 is $70.
Well, that's reasonable. That's not bad, and it's a lot. Like I'm low key full off of that one slider. Like it was a lot.
And then and I also have a Jam's corned beef.
Okay.
So I have corned beef.
That's what
and
I
then
really
just
was
started
looking
the
forward
salmon.
to. I really was looking when you said the kind you was bringing. I figured you already had that made up in your mind, so I was like, oh good.
Well, let me tell you this. On Saturday at the Inkster Complex from 1 to 5, I will be serving the Jam's corned beef as well as the hot honey chicken and the Philly steak.
And you'll be there with other vendors?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a lot of vendors there, inside and out. This is my first time at the Inkster Complex, so I want everybody to come out if they can.
And what's the time again?
It's from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Y'all might want to get there early, because when I tell you she's going to sell out,
Yeah, it's gonna be going fast.
she going to sell out.
Cause I'm going to get that corned beef.
Baby, look, can you grab me one? Because I got to go do the family outing. I'm trying to figure out how I could skedaddle both into it. Like, let me go
Family
grab
out
it.
there in Inkster.
Baby, like, look, before we go to CJ Barrymore, that's all right, because my greedy self need a tray of 24. Like, I need a 24
I
variety
just need
pack.
an order.
I'm just going to drop that 70. Like, look, I
Okay.
need this many of the corned
Do
beef.
you take a bridge card?
Oh, what? Okay, do I get a discount if I buy my own product? Like, is it only
just messing with
$35 if I buy all the meat myself? Because, you know, it's the PEBT time. Like,
Okay, thank you for PEBT.
come on. This
Oh my
water,
gosh.
my water even feel extra seasoned it just because it got the little stiff-
Seasoned it.
Okay, look, y'all don't understand. She was giving the cabinet, baby, in the best way. Like,
Okay, because she came in and went straight to business. Like, this is for you. This is for
Baby.
you.
I did.
Okay.
look,
I
and-
appreciate businesses that pay attention to the details, that pay attention to their branding, that spend the money, because branding is not cheap.
Uh-huh.
It is not cheap at all. So spending the money on actually showcasing their products and what they have and what they do, I think that's really, really great. And most times the people that I use are black owned also. So just keeping that dollar, moving it around.
Look, when I'm not broke, I want to shine on a black dollar.
Right?
Like,
I definitely
Absolutely.
do. That's what we had spoke about that in a previous show, just talking about how COVID highlighted the skills of African Americans
yes.
and how we all brought our money together and just supported each other and just thrived from that, because nothing was open, so we
Right.
had to rely on each other and our own skills to facilitate.
I ate fantastic. Okay, shout out to all the hood chefs who was out here
Okay,
giving me
because I
lobster
was selling
tails,
everything.
Hey.
crab legs.
Hey.
I ate dang good with the
Yeah.
lamb chommy chops. Like,
Okay, that's where the birth of my mobile bar started, and I've been
Look.
banging ever since.
yeah, she done got me drunk.
That's what made me take Jam On It to the next level.
Absolutely.
And I really put a lot of focus in it in January 2021. And I moved forward, and then I also joined Text Genius Marketing.
Okay.
And Text Genius Marketing allows me to send text messages to my customers and let them know where I'm going to be popping up at, where what sandwiches I'm going to be offering, and any changes that is coming to the business. So
Okay, can we
Yeah, I'm sorry.
take a moment to really appreciate the fact that not only do you have the marketing going, but that little nod to technology, that's a big thing, okay? That's how I get everything, okay? When We Shop started sending you texts, that's how you knew it was something lucrative.
Absolutely.
So if you can't hit
That's
me...
how most of my shopping goes, all based off of the sales that I get off of my
Yep.
text messages. I be like, oh, well, let me see what they have on the site.
If somebody could shoot me a strong text and be like, today I got corned beef with the double cheese, I got the salmon in it,
The salmon in it.
where I gotta go to pick it up, like that's what we really want to see. So I am hoping we definitely see more from Jam On It. 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah, I see my future dinner plans a couple of nights in a while. Like,
Well,
let me
we
just place my
definitely
order ahead of
we'll
time.
be planning us before the summer is out. I want to plan the Detroit After Dark podcast meet and greet, and definitely would like to
Awesome.
have Gem on the Sliders there,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would love to
showcasing
come
yourself.
back. Love,
Bring
love,
y'all
love.
money because there's no freebies. Okay.
We are up and coming, not up yet. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
We on the rise. You have no
Period.
problem with these guys.
Now
Okay.
look, yo, we are still waiting on Miss Late Lita. but,
Okay, I don't know if you wanted to stay for our topic, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
you know,
I do, but
Okay.
can I give my number out?
Absolutely.
yes.
All right, so my phone number is 313-477-5033. And also to join my Text Genius marketing tool, you can send a text message to It's Sliders at 844-200-883. That's Sliders at 844-200-8838.
I'm gonna get that
Okay, she
number.
sound like me on the phone with DTE.
Right?
That's
Gotta be
313.
All right. Did you get the last three? Like, definitely.
Okay, and your social media pages, if you have any for your
Oh,
business.
absolutely. I have Jam on It. That's on Facebook, LLC, and then I have Jam on It Sliders with underscores. That's on Instagram. So
Baby,
it's
we
Jam Instagram. I mean Jam underscore on underscore it underscore sliders.
Yeah, that's how mine is.
Yeah.
Once underscore on.
Right.
Yeah, it go on and on. What's on the menu? That's me.
Baby,
Right.
Look, she on the menu. I need y'all to be hip on it. Jam
Okay.
on it and what's on, baby? I'm right.
And what's on the menu? I'm Peasy Punch. I'm
Right.
Peasy Says. I'm all.
I thank you guys for having us here today. My husband is here. Kari Williams is here too.
Look,
Okay.
thank you for
Hey,
helping her
husband
pass
in the
out
background.
everything.
Okay. He was
Strong
like,
back
y'all
king
need some
doing-
water.
Right.
Y'all need a straw.
He was over here with
Okay,
the with
because
the
the
assist.
support was real. Okay.
Now look, y'all, we are talking about the world of sex work. So, Miss Peasy, what is the definition of a sex worker?
The definition of a sex worker is a sex worker is a person who provides sex work either on a regular or occasional basis. The term is used in reference to those who work in the area of the sex industry. The meaning of sex worker is a person whose work involves sexual explicit behavior, especially prostitutes.
For y'all that don't know, she was always the one called on us in school.
I
to read.
love reading aloud.
She was about that life. like for y'all that don't quite need that technical term, a sex worker is anybody who works in the form of selling pleasure. We are talking about your cam girls, your scrippers. Bands make a dance. Had to go into that. We are talking about your good old fashioned hoes, prostitutes, call girls. And you know, we like to educate the public, not just talk about it. Like
She said she outside work.
Even not to could just add one more because we're in the digital age right
oh yeah,
now.
yeah.
The OnlyFans.
They
count as
are
workers
sex
as well?
workers.
Okay,
Boo
'cause
boo.
they're making bands on OnlyFans.
Boo boo. If you and your boyfriend getting busy in a hot tub every Thursday live on the OnlyFans.
Say on Twitch and on
the
Twitter.
Twitch. All
On the-
right, baby. If you're doing that, you are a sex worker. Don't be offended when somebody be like, "I got this 2,500." Be complimented that they offered you 2,500 in this recession.
Okay, because dark Twitter
Right.
is just basically amateur porn.
Look, I'm old. I just figured out that girls is out here selling pussy on Facebook and Snapchat. Like, I had a girl request me on Snapchat. Something said, just click on the bubble. Click on the bubble, and sis was getting took to Pound Town. Oh, clutch my pearls. and she tagged it like, if you're trying to do a link up, pull up below. And when I pulled up below, because I'm nosy, I'm like, what's a link up? I realized who's out here selling the kitty online.
Okay.
It was like 2,500.
Lita.
Look at late ass Lita.
Later.
She's a ray of sunshine as usual, but late as fun as usual.
Okay, we done ate our sliders and everything,
I can't
girl.
eat no sliders, no way, but I've had them before. They're amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna take hers to the crib.
Look, we can't split them shits or nothing. Can we shoot dice for them?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
We got a ref.
playing.
Okay, Alita, we started with reading the definition of a sex worker,
Okay.
and Miss Loudmouth was giving us some definition of some different types of sex work.
Yeah. Now look, for
Okay.
for those of y'all who do not know, sex work is one of the oldest professions. Back once upon a time.
Once upon a saloon.
Okay, and no, fuck a saloon and 2400 Babylon. Okay, we was around here drinking fucking mulled wine out of fucking stone cups. All right, bitches was out here selling the monkey. Okay, now it might have been for some meat and some bread, but they was selling that motherfucker.
I'll take you for 2 loaves
But
and 3
like,
calves.
You gotta throw a fish in for this.
1 in
Period.
10 men have paid for the coochie. I think this is fact is completely false.
What?
Who said
Which
that?
is, it says 1 in 10 men have paid for the coochie. I'm willing to bet 7 out of 10.
She like, fuck that. But here's the thing. They not
1
sucking-
in 10 men. Y'all think it's 1 in 10
Look,
men?
I swear to God, that was the statistic. I double checked that bitch.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think there should be 1 in 10. I think those are some lowball numbers.
Okay,
right?
this is
It's
a lie.
flying out here.
This is a flat lie.
Because according to Jazz, have you listened to the Jasmine Sullivan CD?
What are you talking
When
about?
she does the little snippet where she talks about if you waited to give him some because he was gonna pay the car note, or if you waited to give him some because he was gonna pay this or pay that, it's still some form of tricking.
Look, it's niggas out there that know pure fact. I charge by the pound like ground beef. Okay?
My chair feel
Put me
extra low
on
today.
the scale.
Because he
and
got
get
your
with
chair.
it.
This is weird.
Even
You
once,
said this is weird.
Yeah.
even once upon a time, the Catholic Church had church-backed, sanctioned whorehouses. Yeah, you can go sell that kitty to the Lord. Literally, once upon a time.
Sell the kitty to the Lord?
Look,
floor, oh
the
my God.
church was gonna get their money, baby.
That's scary.
Yeah.
The Catholic
I
Church
mean,
is a very, very strange place.
I think I grew up Catholic. I think
Sweet
the
Jesus.
church in general is a very strange place. I think any religion, any organized religion, is very cult-like, and you have the ability to abuse power.
I mean, you have the ability to abuse power in any position.
Oh yeah.
If you got power.
Yeah.
I'm over
I mean,
here
even
fucking
even the
dying.
powerless find a way to abuse the little bit of power that they have.
But see, and while we're talking about power and powerless, it's crazy because like in sex work, they say all the hoes
Alright, this
ain't
feels
happy
better.
hoes.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of devastation and trauma involved in sex work because all women are not willing. There are about 40 million women, men. We just gonna say people because everybody selling a little something. They got gigolos out there slinging that ding-a-ling meat.
Okay.
But about 40 million people deal in sex work in some form, especially prostitution. I'm talking strictly about prostitution. Out of that number, about 2.5 are sex trafficking victims. So it is about the powerless and the
Sex
powerful.
trafficking and human trafficking is absolutely real.
I think
Yeah.
it's some form of manipulation anyway. I think it's very rare that you find sex workers who are women who made the choice to be a sex worker. That's very weird.
I mean,
you
most
got rolled up on
prostitutes
by
come
them?
from child molestation. They
broken
come
homes,
from broken homes. They
mental
come from
illness.
Yeah.
Have you ever got rolled up on by a pimp? Them niggas will talk you sweet as hell like a pimp will tell you some
Actually,
crazy
no.
shit. A pimp will tell you some crazy shit. Look,
Have you ever been rolled up on by a pimp?
No.
she like, I live a righteous
But I
life.
have some cousins
Sam-
that were.
Look,
I have cousins that were.
look, she look. Everybody knows somebody. Look, for those of you, I've talked graphically about my childhood, and like it's not all
Okay.
shimmery and shinery. So of course, I've dibble dabbled my toe and dipped it in the waters of sell a little bit, buy a little bit. You know, I was sell a bit once a while and rent a bit. And then everybody be tripping when I tell them like I stripped for a while and I was way bigger then. Niggas love a fat bitch.
Shout out
clapping me.
to Plump Princess. You know she got the big girls in they strap.
Baby, look, they gonna quit playing us like I would always have some bachelor party and I get a home call from my homegirl like somebody asking for you like thunderclap in that bitch.
That was your
Thunderclap. I can see that.
Thunderclap.
I was living a unscrupulous life. That was before my kids.
I've never, so I told y'all this when we talked about this conversation. I have never had an indirect conversation with a man about buying some PUSSY. I've never been like, I've never in my life done that. Like you may have bought me something, but it never was in the like okay,
What
like
in the connotation of fucking?
yeah, like okay, I'm gonna pay you, even if it was
She
like
like, it
paying my
just so
car note or my
happenstance.
rent or something like that. It was never with the indication that like it was sex involved. Like you may have did something for me and I maybe had sex with you, but it was never like all right, I'm gonna do this.
That was never
For
the
the
direct
after sex.
reason why you had sex with them because they paid for something.
Yeah, I've never done that. I know that sounds kind of lame, but hey, I can't always
Well,
be
I'm
lame.
So
That's
what do
righteous
what do
life.
y'all say to the people who feel like even when it's the instance where you did just pay for something out of generosity and sex was still like people still feel like, oh well, you paid for it. Because I had an argument with a dude that was like, well, every piece of pussy you ever had, you paid for in some kind of way, form, or
I mean,
fashion.
is that
and I'm
really
like,
true, though?
And I'm like, no, because I felt like, that's me and this dude fell out after that because I'm like, see, you're the type of dude probably who always had to pay because you're not the type who attracts the kind of woman that you want. So you have to pay for that. Me, I can get the kind of woman that I'm attracted to. So I don't. If I say no, I didn't pay for it, and you say no, you're applying your terms and conditions of your life
To me.
Yeah, I mean, and I
it's
get
not,
it.
and it don't.
Because I expect stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I expect
Okay,
you to want to give
Tamika
me
Tucker,
stuff.
that's for you, Tawana. She
not
said my bitch.
Yeah, I expect gifts and
Look, here come
stuff.
my boo. Hey, boo. Look, I'm not gonna.
Everybody should expect gifts.
Yeah, I'm a woman. I want to be
I mean,
like,
that goes both
wine and
ways,
dine
though.
and-
I think that women, and I might get crucified for this, but women don't look at men want gifts too. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
men want gifts
I'm,
too.
I'm glad to hear a woman say
Yeah,
that because if
because
I say it, it's
I
like,
want to
oh,
be
you
treated
always-
nice. I want to be
Hands
treated
on.
nice. He want to be treated nice.
And
Just
look,
like I
I
want
mean,
to
if I
open
buy
up
you a
nice
gift,
present.
you got to put out.
Let's keep
That
it
take
here.
me back to the post. She said, if I
But
buy
damn,
you
ain't that
dinner,
some shit?
drop them drawers. nigga. Damn.
I'm buying you something. Yep.
Because it's 2022.
So is it something wrong with a
Wrapping
dude
the
feeling that
same
way
food.
about you? Is there something wrong with a man feeling that just as
That's the
innocently
same
as you?
rule.
Okay,
as,
I'm gonna say
as
it like I told
innocently as
somebody
you-
recently. You can expect whatever you want. I mean, this is like you shooting your shot. It don't necessarily gotta
Niggas gonna go
land.
in, yeah.
Okay,
Niggas gonna
you
go in.
shot your shot. It don't necessarily gotta land. I mean, I'm not mad that you shot
So
your
what's the-
shot, but it's still my choice.
What's the verbiage in which you indicate to the man that he owes you something after you gave him?
Y'all easy.
Look, so you coming home with me or
I
what?
can buy you a
I asked you what's the verbiage.
hot
What
dog
you
and
say?
coffee.
Hey, I had an
What do
old
you- how do you
coworker.
tell
All you
me
gotta
what
do is rub a
say?
leg.
He said he fucked for two.
Just rub a little leg. And you know what I mean? Y'all, it's y'all easy. I never.
I had
met a
an
man
old
that was
coworker.
easy.
He said he fucked for 2 Coney dolls in the smile.
Okay.
He said you got cheese on them Coney
Yeah,
dolls.
y'all easy. That's why I don't understand women who buy men. Like have you
I
ever been
ain't
like?
never.
Have you ever been a connoisseur of the strip clubs? I know the stripper
Yeah,
thing
the
in
Watts
Detroit
back in the day.
is a big thing. Like them niggas made a living.
But I was a petty bitch, so I have a tactic. So what you do is you gotta hold your.
You got a
bill.
what?
I got a tactic for all strip
Oh, a
clubs.
tactic.
Yes.
The men or
First
the
of
women, or
all,
this is for both of them.
I do this shit for men because the bitches are put on the show. And if you climb up to the top, do a split on the ceiling, slide down, do a fireman stop midway through, and make your coochie lips blow bubbles, like you about to get a
Tamika said,
I'm
she
about
said,
to-
so what you about to do, sir?
That's like she started off. So what you about to do?
what you about to do?
That sound like what you saying when you want a motherfucker to leave.
No,
That's either
it's
you
like,
about to leave or
No,
you
when,
gonna stay.
look,
when you about to
period.
leave.
Oh,
like,
so
you're
that's
like,
what you say when you
You trying to come back
want to
to my
come
house?
or when you want to go.
But like
guess.
for male strip clubs,
No,
I
I
like
wanna see your tactic.
I
What's
like
your
to get up
tactic?
front. You gotta be real hype with it. Like, and I'm a big girl, so they really be
She
like,
got
"Ooh,
it down
that
to
fat
a
bitch
science.
got all the money." I like to hold like a 20, cause you know them hoes in the strip club, them bitches will bop them balls for a bill. All right, so you gotta hold something with a face on it, and then you hold it up front, and then he come and hit you with the genuine, do all the shit, ticking and shit,
Not
roll
the-
that
not
little
the
hip hop
genuine.
like.
Genuine. It
You know
sounds
them
real
niggas be out
sweaty.
there with the wrestler boots and shit with the little G-string one, like.
Real sweaty.
And then what I do is once I've had my fulfill of jungle love, I put my 20 back in my bra.
I gotta go to the strip club with you just for that. I need to see this in action. I'm taping that.
Them niggas,
You about bad as a nigga to take counterfeits to the damn titty
nigga,
bar.
look, I've done that too on these niggas. Like, come here, you little
She
smut.
fucking Al Bundy with the dog on the string.
Period.
Married with children
Period.
on his ass.
Nah, swing your dick like a helicopter.
Stop
Little
it. We
smut.
going to the strip club.
Little smut.
We in that thing.
What?
Look, and I don't give a fuck. Squirt me out this
Cause
bitch.
that's sex work, right?
Mimi
That's
said,
sex work.
hey, ladies. Mimi, I thought you was going to call into the show today.
You
Right,
playing.
hey, Mimi.
Where you at, boo? Come here, chocolate love. I miss you. I don't feel like we truly look. I know your cousin on the show, but Mimi, come here, boo. I want to talk to you personally on air. You trying to do something strange for some meal?
We
The
got our,
girl who was on the show last week.
we have our own personal sex worker.
Look, Mimi. Look, I got dinner for you, baby. What you doing for
She
the
said, "I got
house? You know it's a recession. Me high as fuck. Do you want some crab legs? Anyway.
Oh, what would you do for a crab leg? God damn.
What would you do?
Slider.
Okay, baby, what would you do for this slider?
Okay, tell her. Say I got a slider for you.
Baby. Hold on, put the number up. Because Mimi like, what's the number?
What's the number? Oh, shit. She said she Biggie. She got a story to tell.
Oh, she got a story to tell?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
shit. The number is on the screen right there, bottom right, 313-723-0481. Hit us up.
What's crazy is sex work goes so deep in the Netherlands.
She said I used to live that life. Oh yeah, I was looking at some stuff online that was talking about sex work overseas and how
You'd
it
be
was-
surprised how
oh,
many
shit.
places really have legal.
It's
like,
really legal.
They
Yeah.
have subsidized sex work in the Netherlands.
and
So
they have
subsidized sex work?
if you're
they have health
handicapped-
care for sex
Yes,
workers.
yes. So if you're handicapped, like I got
Look,
something
Lita
wrong
looking for that
with me.
passport. Look at me.
No, I ain't got time for
Say
that.
you Robert Kelly, do you got your passport? Did you get
I
your
tried to be a
shot?
pimp once. I couldn't even do that shit. I'm not.
Oh,
listen,
I've done that too.
Not about that life. Ask Nikki about the 3 days he was a pimp, man. Somebody stole our bitch. Took the bitch to Milwaukee. The bitch had she had snuck her boyfriend, and we had paid for a room. She had snuck her boyfriend in the fucking room. He was
Y'all
in the
was not
bathroom.
good at this. You gotta check your bitches
you
first.
tried to be a
You gotta check your bitches
I
first.
tried to be a pimp. Her name was Brandy. I had got her from my stepsister. My stepsister had put me with this little white girl named
Jemiah about
Brandy.
to reveal her life in this bitch. She said,
She's like, you ain't
You know, my
talking
street
right.
stepsister. So my street
You fucked up the
stepsister
steps.
gave us this white girl named
We
Brandy.
okay, this is why I'm
you
devastated.
got to take to the mic.
Because this is why I'm devastated because we had pimps in our family. How did you
I
mess
thought it
that
was
up?
in my blood.
You said you thought it was in your
Thought it was in my
bloodline.
blood.
It
My mama
should've
made a song
been.
about pimping last night.
It's not natural to everybody.
It should have been in her
Listen,
blood.
I was tired. What happened? She tricked us, so she snuck the boyfriend. The boyfriend was in the bathroom. We had sent the nigga up there. I can't remember what site we was using back then. This was before Backpages though, so we had found the nigga. I think it was like a chat line or something.
Okay, did y'all look on the list?
This was
list
before
Carla?
Backpages. This was before Backpages. This was when Nikki lived in Taylor, so he was out there in Taylor and Romulus in the hotels. So he put Brandy in the hotel.
So
Brandy-
y'all was pimping in Romulus and Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
continue.
God, I don't
It's
tell
the
no
hoes-
lies,
the
y'all.
hoes
I
be
don't
out there.
lie. I don't have no reason to lie. It is what it is.
The hoes
So
be out there.
she snuck the boyfriend in, and when we sent the first 2 tricks, he waited until the second, and she gave him enough money, and then he snuck out. So when we came for the money, she ain't had the money. That's when I told Nikki, I'm like, Nikki, this shit ain't for me. Cause I'm like, it's
You
only
should
gonna
have beat her
Okay,
ass.
I'm
You
like,
should
it's
have
only
beat
gonna
her
go
ass.
one way.
Because that's
Yeah,
what the pimps
you
do.
supposed to
You're
be
supposed to
bad.
always
I
have
said it was
money. You're
only
supposed to
gonna go
always
one
get
way.
money.
I said, now I feel like we gotta beat this bitch
You
ass.
supposed to lay your pimp hand down.
That's what I feel like. I'm like, now I feel
Should
like we
have.
about to beat this
Some
bitch
woman
ass.
rights group.
You
gonna be
definitely-
Like, I'm appalled. Like,
I'm sorry,
And that
listen.
bitch should have had pause.
Listen.
money.
I put my hand in the pimping game once before.
That's when I knew I was.
I was
humanitarian.
doing trick parties. It was more lucrative because I would
Yeah.
sell food, I would sell drinks,
my
and
I
I would
have
sell
one right now. Shit. What? Y'all want to come to a
Where
trick
the
party?
hoes at?
It's still in my blood. It just seeps out.
So we give it one more try.
We always talking about Tawana Tales.
Okay, Tawana's
Ooh,
Tales.
Tawana Tales.
Look,
That's our new segment. It's gonna be Tawana's Tales.
this one is
Tawana's
actually
Tales is-
pertaining to tricking.
Okay.
So I was dealing with this big dude. I met him actually stripping, and look, I ain't never sold no pussy at while I was stripping, but he was like, "Can I give you $100 to give you a massage?" Just to rub my back, and it was a cold ass massage though. Like the nigga had big hands, like, and he really worked those muscles. Like I dozed off and shit. I forgot I was supposed to be being a hoe and shit. Like I snored and shit. Like what the? And he was like, "I want to give you some head," and I was looking at him like, "Ugh." And he was like 300, and I was like, just to eat my box, y'all. This was the coldest head I ever fucking got. Like I fell off the
Did
counter.
you get paid for that hair?
Yes, I
Tawana?
did.
Okay.
Hold on. I went home with literally when a
said,
dresser
"Nah, Big
drawer
Sean."
full of
Is his
money.
name Sean?
Yes, yes, you know. That nigga, look, he had some deals with a bit, but look. Yeah.
Legendary. Big Sean.
Shout out to Big Sean.
That was Trick Daddy galore.
Trick
He gave
Daddy
me some-
and Headmaster.
Baby. So he worked for GM. And y'all forgive me. I'm glad she didn't
Somebody
give his real
listening to
name.
this is like, Sean.
That's
laying
his-
down,
Look, we ain't give his real name. We ain't give his real
sleeping in that
name.
nigga bed like, wait a minute. You
We ain't give his real name.
work for GM.
So-
Your name's Sean.
GM, if you are
descriptive.
look,
Sorry for all the Seans
if you
that work at
are
G.
so far up in the company,
y'all in trouble.
they give you a cell phone and a laptop. And they have unlimited Wi-Fi. They have unlimited phone plan. So these niggas was getting extra guap because they would jailbreak. What came out at the time? Wheeze and some other games, and they would sell them with the games on them. and they would steal the laptops and the phones and sell them for like $1,500, but you got a cell phone that you never have to pay a bill for like the next 2 years or until GM get hit. So they tell me, Tawana, we want to throw a party. It's my homeboy's bachelor party. We gonna buy out 2 floors of this hotel over there off 12 Mile and Telegraph. It's the outdoor one. I can't think of the name of it. I'm like, say less. My old extra
I want to
ass.
start saying names.
Look, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it big. So we had one room, had a pool with baby oil in it, and you could pay $120 and see 2 bitches wrestle, but you also had the tip. Then we had the pole in the main room. We had a bitch with her titties out selling drinks. You had hoes selling ass. We had rooms
We
for
did
rent.
that at our trick party.
This
Princess.
was
That
Chef
could be in the
Kiss.
private room.
Okay, Chef Kiss. So I'm walking around in my little fishnet and rolls, and of course,
Fishnet and Rose.
fishnets and rolls is a hot commodity. All right, in the sell pussy world, I'm a fetish. I ain't even gotta fuck.
Name
I
is
could lay
Slider.
on a nigga.
After fishnets and rolls.
At my fattest, I made the best money from extra skinny white boys who just wanted me to lay on top of them, eat, flop down on them, step on them, kick them in the butt, balls. Like, you want me to beat your ass for 2 hours?
It's like an episode of
way?
Pose listening to your life.
Baby, baby. She like, how? Look, she talking about the red roof. Bitch, you already know what.
The real.
It was only two right there, so I didn't want to. I was like,
Damn,
Marvin
Tamika, was
Gardens
you in the
or
next
Red
room and shit? You know the nigga, you know the room. Yeah. You was there and
There
shit.
was 2 girls wrestling. There was
That's
2 girls wrestling.
Tamika was in there wrestling.
okay.
Y'all look like y'all from the same tribe. You know? So I can see that.
When I tell you, I used to run them niggas up every time. If you was a top notch bitch, I would get like $200, $250 for you. If you was more like a $40 and go bitch, I would get like $80 to $100, all depending on what all you did.
And where do you find these men?
Who is Juice? She said you want to tell them about Juice.
Shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch.
Tamika,
Shut your motherfucking
Tamika,
mouth.
they call the number. Tamika, call the number. You got the tea.
Right, tell us the story.
You got the tea, Tamika.
Look, she knew me before kids and nigga. We gonna say that. I was living a hot girl life.
She know to one.
Look, I live my best life. I never paid for anything. I didn't know how much weeds cost. I'm like, weeds cost monies. Benny Hanna make you pay. No. You just say Benny Hanna and it pop up. That's how you get
Say
sushi.
ta-da.
But like everything is not glamorous because for every girl that's selling ass and it's something lovely, like I know girls who got took down and didn't know that's what was happening.
Or getting laced up or getting their ass beat. Like, it's-
Olivia,
it's a
what
lot
the
of-
Whispers say, lost and turned out.
Absolutely.
Baby, I have seen girls because they woo you, and everybody be like, "Oh, I don't know how to fuck." You get took by a pimp. They woo these girls. They see them homeless, runaways,
What's that show?
unloved.
Grooming. They groom girls.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
Wonder
grooming.
Man show. Yeah.
It was
The,
a show
soft white underbelly.
No, not Soft White Underbelly. We talked about that too. It's another show that comes on Showtime, and it's about the porn industry.
Oh,
But it was showing how, in the beginning of the show, it showed how the pimps was waiting for the girls that was coming to New York for a dream.
Yeah,
And they was coming to fulfill their dreams.
Tell
and
them they got
was
modeling
getting them
gigs.
fresh off the boat, like,
and not even know what
and
you
turning
getting
them
yourself
out.
into.
Absolutely.
So they take you to some lavish parties, buy you. You like do your job. They spend money on you. They take you somewhere extra nice. They gas you up, make you feel like ooh you everything, and then they tell you something like, "Hey baby, so look, I owe this guy, and you know he tripping. I ain't got the money, but you so beautiful." He said.
And she said, I know, why no mama. She said she about to call in. That's her.
What's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from? Caller, can you hear me?
Get it together, Tamika.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hey.
I don't know if her phone is working. Let's hang up and try again. Let me
Oh,
see
look,
what-
she said something then.
Yeah, I heard her, but she couldn't hear
Okay.
us. Maybe.
Call me back.
Right. Look, don't be out here dry snitching. Like, damn.
Eh.
Like, I live some lives. There's some niggas out here that
Well,
got took down.
as of September 26, 2020, all my whole miles were renewed
Yeah.
and reformed
Yeah.
and cleared
Yeah.
off of my record.
Hello.
So I am a good
Her whole facts got cleared.
Loving
Her whole
wife.
facts.
I live
Oh,
by
that
every
bitch.
90 days.
You put
every
a new
90
motor
days.
under the
There
hood.
is no whole facts report
Period.
to be had.
That shit come back clear. Blank.
What Drea say, that whole stuff erased. I live by every 90 days.
Dropped a new engine in this
Okay.
motherfucker.
Look, my current knows more than any other dude knows about my background. And it's fucked up because I'll be like, babe, the kids need such and such and such, and I need you to buy this and I need you to buy that. And this nigga really pull out the debit card and be like, but what you gonna do for it? Motherfucker. How you know I'm not traumatized from my past? You
What's
really-
going on, caller? Can you hear me?
She back?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey,
All right.
Hey.
Who is this and where you calling from?
Tamika from South.
Oh
Look,
shit.
bitch, don't be dry snitching.
Oh shit.
Don't be dry snitching.
Here we go.
Mark, why you say all shit like that?
Come on with it.
Look, don't be dry
It's
snitching,
Muffin,
bitch.
baby. Hey, Water, baby.
Yeah. Look, bitch, don't be on the air dry snitching about my past lives. Like I said, me and this bitch just
So
didn't pay for
listen.
items.
Okay, so our past life, you know what I'm saying? We all got a past. We all do what we do. So I was messing with this guy named, we going to call him Juice. That's his nickname,
Lord.
Juice. So,
Got my attention.
Me
I'm
too.
all in
Juice
there.
would never even get none. It would just be dumb shit.
Okay, let her tell the story.
no, that one time.
You shut the fuck up about that one time. That don't count.
Tell the story to me.
Okay,
I was
go
off
ahead,
the
Tamika. We
tequilas.
all
Shut
in.
the fuck up.
This was back when 1800 had the shot glass
Oof.
in it. Okay?
Jesus.
So picture it. Snowy night, a fifth of 1800 silver, about 3-5 weed, chilling.
Look, you know she don't smoke. 3-5
5
weed.
5 weeds.
Is it 3.5? What is
Yeah,
it? I
yeah,
don't know.
there you go, there
I'm
you
a
go.
drinker. So anyway, so he was like, "So what y'all finna do?" Like asking us. We was on the
'Cause
bed
that's their line.
watching the movie.
Looking at
What you
him
finna
like,
do? Looking at you
nothing.
like, what you about to do? So he was like, well, I got a couple dollars. Nigga, say less.
well,
5 minutes flat. Wham, bam. Thank you, sir. Me and Tawana was eating lunch every day for the next 2 months off this nigga. Okay?
like, and don't y'all get that twisted. No, we did not fuck for lunch money. I mean, like, cause you know, then somebody will be in the comments like, of course, some fat hoes tricking for dinner. Like, no, nigga, you know
We didn't fuck for lunch money. The thing is, it was more so about quality time with him. You know?
like,
It was. Like, this nigga called us. We'd be at work.
You know it was for some
Listen,
food.
Somebody gonna try to cash
You
you
know
$20.
that- Yep, bitch. I buy you a 20
Listen,
piece
for real. Like,
and a chili
we'd be
cheese
at work
bread.
working,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he'd call like, "So what y'all doing when you get off work?" Like, we ain't doing shit. He'd be like, "Oh well, I got a fist of Hennessy or some weed. Which y'all want to chill?"
Like,
Was
We
y'all
look at
fucking
each other
up?
like,
No.
Sound like a boyfriend.
No,
Shit.
no,
"Chill
no.
with him."
Sound like
No.
He was wanting the companionship.
Yep.
I saw
It
a
was
boyfriend ass.
companionship.
Look,
That's
those
what it
was
sound
my those was my
Listen,
favorite trips.
all this nigga wanted was for us to come in there,
Hang
wear
it
some
out.
cute shit, watch TV, boost his ego,
Every blue
drink,
moon
get high,
strip.
get drunk, get some money, and get the fuck out.
His dick was little.
Okay,
on.
hey,
Uh,
come on.
As the fuck.
Okay, hey, Daphne.
It
Hey,
wasn't
Devon.
even missing the cheese.
It was little.
It was little. Yeah,
Confirmed.
she said it. Yeah, it
was
wasn't
little.
even
I
in
knew
the
it.
cheese.
I
Right.
knew it.
Jemiah's
Confirmed.
viewers on her page gonna be like, "Oh my goodness!"
Where is she
Very
slinging
little.
her
Very little.
sliders?
In the
Like,
whole house.
Very little.
period.
The booty house.
Cause she bringing the
That's
bitches
the
to the
thing,
trick
though, and it
party.
was so
Hoes
funny.
gotta eat. Period.
If they buying, she's showing up. My
better
bad.
say
She's
it.
showing up.
Listen,
She gonna be in that bitch like, I got a tip jar.
Okay.
okay?
Take this water, baby.
And
You
it was
look
so
thirsty.
fucked up because he's a handsome nigga. He's a
Okay,
handsome
fishnets
guy. Like,
and
he's a
sliders,
handsome
nigga.
dude.
That's gonna be the name of our trick party. I'm working the mic. I'm be freestyling
You
on that
working your
bitch.
sliders.
I want to be on the mic. Like, come on,
working on
nigga,
a
spend your
private
money.
show
Come
in
and
a
get these
private room.
sliders.
We got strippers on the 360 booth. It's going down.
All right, I seen them in the strip club.
It's going to suck
We having a
down.
good time. It's $20.
But
It's
yeah,
it's
it was
$25 now. Pre-sale tickets. Get at us.
Yo, and you know what's funny? We didn't even really talk about that
60 at the
because,
door.
baby, that stripper life, that shit ain't for the faint of heart.
Hell no, it ain't.
Like, can you imagine dancing with 10 other bitches that night? Maybe y'all make 10 bands, but you gotta pay X
Okay,
amount of
Jemiah with the
percentage to the
tech
club.
sliders.
Then you gotta pay, split the money between the bitches. Like, I don't want to split.
Strippers got to split their money? I thought
All
your
the
tips was your
pics.
Yeah.
tips.
I know they gotta pay the house.
They got to split it
gotta-
between the house, the DJ,
Yep.
the
and
house
then-
Gotta tip
mother.
out.
And then it
and
all
the manager.
depends. Cause what if you did like, okay, let's say Lil Wayne came. Let's say you and 2 other dancers did some extra exclusive shit, and Lil Wayne just made it rain on y'all.
Everybody
Y'all
gets
gotta
some-
split that.
Get the fuck out of
Like
here.
every bitch that was involved in that melee,
That makes sense.
y'all about to
I've
split
been
that.
bamboozled by the movies.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
makes
your
sense.
plastic bag was your plastic
No,
bag.
but just think about like Lil Wayne and
Uh-uh.
somebody big come in and there's 3 bitches on there and they didn't threw $10,000 on there. So you think you gonna be able to grab all that 10,000? So they just break that shit up in a bag and go back there and split their 10,000.
Yep. Plus you gotta
Between
pay
the 3 or between everybody?
Between the 3.
Between
I mean,
the 3.
I wonder.
Now,
I bet in
smaller
some
strip
places-
clubs, maybe they only have 5 dancers. All 5 of y'all was on stage.
Okay.
And or somebody balling came in and made it rain, but they whole staff was on the floor. That's split between
that's-
So
all
that's
of them.
that's even for the little white girl with the little tiny cheeks that
Baby.
didn't nobody want to give $1 to.
Because look,
That's hard.
But I'm
Becky
sure,
Sue
like you
might have got a
said-
little love that night. You know, Becky Sue might have got a little something.
The house automatically
When we
gonna
did-
want
Hell
something.
no.
The house gonna want
When
something.
we did
the
BBW
DJ,
night,
all that stuff gonna want to cut.
What
Yeah.
you
The
said,
only thing I'm
Tamika?
thinking about right now is Dollar
I said when we did a BBW, this was back in the day. We
Tell
did a
us-
BBW night when I
Uh-huh.
was with the Playmates. We did a BBW night. It was 10 of us. This when Jeezy was in town. Jeezy came, threw up some money, about 20,000. It's 10 of us. 20,000. We had to tip the DJ, tip the house mother, which is the lady who works in the back to make sure, you know, your shit is together. DJ, bartender,
Oh, the bar get a
and
cut too.
then
They
Yeah.
drinking?
we drinking. We
Yeah.
drinking for free.
Drinking.
Yep.
We're drinking for free. So you have to tip those 4 people and then split that 20,000 amongst 10 girls. So you only was really taking home 800 at the end of the night for real.
Hey, I guess.
What if you, baby, and real strippers, a lot of them claim they money in tax.
You because you know that. They
Yeah.
wanna
You don't
cut.
want the feds coming after your
They wanna
ass.
cut.
You don't want the feds
So-
coming after you. You gotta some shit. I know Pantheon most definitely do a 1099.
Is that so?
I can see that.
Yes.
They want to cut.
So you're an independent contractor if you're
Yeah.
a stripper.
You're
Yes.
an independent contractor. You're an independent worker.
That's why a
and then
lot
you-
of strippers had a hard time getting unemployment.
Exactly. But now, strippers now with that unemployment shit, a lot of them branded their name, their club name, for LLC,
Okay, that makes sense.
saying that they're their own business owner, so they was able to get unemployment, the PPP, whatever the case may be.
I mean, the more you talk about it, it's a legit business if you think about it. If you got to own
It is a legit business because you're in business for yourself.
Like,
So
you know
you're
what I
branding
mean?
yourself.
Yo, Brand,
Yeah.
that's if
Yeah.
you, because the people
can
that I follow on
legitimize it.
Instagram,
Yeah.
they really
Yeah.
do brand themselves. Like,
Think
they be
about how
serious.
many
Absolutely.
You're branding
of our
yourself.
social media
You're your own company.
influencers right now started out in sex work of some form, fashion,
Absolutely.
and way. Your Black
Of course.
China's, your Amber
Yeah.
Roses, your Kim Kardashian. Because I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Bitch, you
Yeah.
did a porno. That's sex
Absolutely.
work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was working.
Most
Baby.
definitely.
Yeah, she did. If she ain't a sex
And
worker,
that's
she did
even
some
now.
sex
If
work.
you upload, so this is what I told. I don't know
I know
for
you
sure.
didn't smoke.
Wink, wink. But if you upload a sex video to say Pornhub or XNXX, and you get so many views, they will cut you a check for
Yep.
$10.99,
They're sponsors.
Yeah.
depending on how many views that you
Yeah.
get.
Yep.
Now I heard this, wink, wink, about it. I'm not no. You get
It's a
cut.
place
Every
called
time that-
Kingdom. The
Yep.
Kingdom.
Every
It's a
time that
swingers
video was
club.
clicked on,
It's a real swingers club, but they'll pay you to go out there, and they have a pay list on their website, and it'll tell you how much they pay you for what kind of scenes, girl on girl, solo.
Yep.
If you do double penetration, if you do bounding gagged, if you do public humiliation, like Kingdom is. I've heard all these things.
I'm not
I don't
shocked.
personally fucking know.
And then there's another
Sounded
site.
like it.
I
So
know
last
people.
night I went on List
I
Crawler.
heard.
List Crawler is a site where it's the new Craigslist. So it's if you're looking to purchase vagina, you go on List Crawler and it tells you where they located, what they do, what they don't do, what they will do, how much they charge, how many hours you can get. It's basically back page Craigslist type, same type of deal, just a new. Before that, it was like Escort Babylon. I only know these things because my husband.
And y'all know Dark Twitter. You don't know nothing.
Your
Dark
husband
Twitter.
told you.
Yeah, he
Your
told me.
husband told
He
you.
used to be a hoe. He told me shit.
And did y'all know
I can confirm
Instagram now
this.
does that
That's
too,
my
though.
brother. Love him to death.
Instagram page.
Everybody got a pass. That takes us back
First of all,
there.
he got a new engine.
Hold
too. I
on,
don't know
but
what
you
you're
know
talking
what?
Okay, he got new mouse. We
Look,
both said the
in
same
his-
thing. We
In
just
his
said our whole
defense,
files.
I will say his logic made sense to me back then. He used to say, I work all the time. I raise my sons. I don't have time to date, nor do I have the energy to want to date. Because the women that I meet, they only look at me for money. So it's easier for me to take this hot 50, 60, go bust a nut if I'm feeling fancy. I'm a up the ante. Because porno chicks trick. And
Everybody
they don't
trick.
charge a lot.
What's the one chick with the butterflies on her ass that dance too? She dance at Ace of Spades. But
Yeah.
she do porn.
I know
Yeah.
you're talking about.
And
I can't
she
think of her
did.
name. The body,
Yeah.
right?
She
Is
does.
that the body?
Yep. Yep. And they rates don't be like, oh, I can't afford it. Like that shit be reasonable.
It be like a
Yeah,
DTE
somebody
bill.
told me,
Like, bitch, you clap on my lap and shut the fuck up. I see
Kiki
you take
came
them
to their
dicks.
city, and Kiki wanted 2,000 to fuck, and they was like, after that, I was a little turned off. He was like, all I had to do was have $2,000, and I could have fucked Pinky. It was like that really ain't
Shit, you can
unattainable.
fuck Trina for $10,000.
Trina for 10,000.
Yep, Claude said he had $10,000 and he threw it. He had it in her face like, "What's up?" And she was on some bullshit. But she said if the other people wouldn't have been around that was influencers, she would have been down the foot.
For 10,000.
Look,
10,000.
every
And she Trina.
I don't know why everybody act like everybody ain't got a price. Now, whether or not your price is
Everybody
realistic
has a
or
price.
obtainable, those are two different things. But everybody got a motherfucking
Absolutely.
price.
Indecent
They had a whole
proposal.
movie about that.
Indecent
Decent proposal.
And this,
I got
Everybody
me and
got
my dude had this conversation all the time. How much would it take for me and you to be in like Motor City, and a nigga walk up and be like,
Yeah, we
Yo,
had this
bitch,
conversation. I was ready to sell his ass for.
a low rater, one easy payment of $2,500, bitch. You get around on this dick. I'll hold his leg if you throw an extra $500 in. What's poppin'?
You trying to get your pussy? Hey, we need another 5,000. Drop it on the dresser.
Like, cause I gotta kiss a nigga after that. I don't
That
trust
is
you, bitch.
fair. Everybody got a price.
No,
That is
he
very fair.
definitely said it's no price. It's no price for me. However, I'm priceless, but I was ready to slang that nigga like a nice
I don't know, but
game.
if the bitch, let me tell you something. If a woman that come up to my man and offer the right, I don't have no man, but if I had a man, if I was with a friend, and we was sitting next to each other, and the bitch I'm sorry, you better get your ass up there.
Listen,
I don't know why you come around here fucking with
Listen.
these good people. Get your ass up here and make that money.
my body is a fucking temple, and it's never for sale. But you can rent this bitch by the hour. Call me now, 1-800-THICK bitch. 1-800-THICK bitch. I'm just saying, times is tough.
Okay.
I trick
What's
for
the time? It's
ropes.
11:56. It's time to read our letter.
We got a letter today, huh?
Huh?
What's the letter today?
Oh, let me go to our text.
What's the letter?
That's always a mess.
Baby. Be 5,000 shits in there.
You gotta scroll in this motherfucker.
You know
to
you
find
got
it.
a new iPhone, bitch. You can pin it to the top.
Girl, I don't be knowing how to do that shit. I'm old.
Girl, I gotta give you an Apple phone
I'm
class.
40, shouty.
Girl, and I'm 36.
Okay,
Soon to
Lita
be.
in the message told me I've never sold pussy.
That was real. When we was having this
Okay.
conversation last
This
week, I was
bitch
like,
got
I don't know
light
nothing
skin
about
privilege.
that.
We just talked about colorism. Light skin hoes too good to sell pussy. That's what it is. I'm calling this phone.
You said put a stamp on
Fuck. I said it.
it. Okay, this was our first inquiry to the Detroit After Dark email. Detroit After Dark 319@gmail.com. Send your inquiries in. Next week is gonna be After Dark Tales. We want y'all to send them
After
in.
Dark Tales.
Baby,
Come on,
we
that's a
we
good
just
name.
gonna do a
It
show
took us a
all
minute to
about.
get the right name. That name is
We're
lit.
gonna
Yeah.
do a show all on y'all. So y'all send us y'all After Dark Tales and we gonna talk about
And
it.
y'all make sure if you forget the Gmail, inbox one of us. We will also read the letters. And I think next week gonna be the first week rollout of our official Tawana Tale.
Okay.
And it's wild.
So this is anonymous, and I asked her to change names and everything. So we're gonna read it out. She said, "So I met this guy randomly one day, and he asked me could he take me out for drinks later. We ended up hooking up and having drinks, and everything was going well. Out of nowhere, he asked could we go to the room. Said he'd be more than willing to pay for my time. Now I'm not a prostitute or anything, but I wanted to fuck him anyway, so why not get paid for it? So we go and set it all up, and he tried to hit me with a sob story right before he came. And I told him we had an agreement, and he gave me $200. I never saw him again and never put myself in that situation because after that encounter, he started to text me asking me for odd sexual favors, and I wasn't with it.
Why?
I mean, what I need to.
That sounds
I
like
wanna
she
know
had
what they
created her
asked.
a little submissive, a little passive income.
Look,
She
you
had got
gotta
her
be
signs.
careful what you
Say no
ask for.
disposable
Yeah,
income.
she had did it once.
Fun fact, ladies, men don't buy pussy for pussy. Sometimes it's companionship. A lot of times it's because they like some weird shit that they don't necessarily want to ask their wife for.
Absolutely.
And unless you willing to fart in this man's mouth in a fucking 89 Honda Buick and a fucking and a parking spot at Ridge, you know?
Park spotted rouge.
Yeah, hypothetically,
cannot.
of course.
I cannot.
You gotta know
I
your-
agree with some of that.
Let me tell you.
Men do have some strange sexual requests.
Yes, I agree with that. Right, I agree with that. That could have been a show in itself. Men and
Right.
they strange sexual requests. Men are weird.
You gotta be careful how you brand yourself for this particular reason. Because once you sell some box, you kind of stuck to box selling. It's hard to get from hoe to housewife. Now I've elevated.
I know somebody been
I've done it
selling
I think
several
hoe
times.
housewife is
15
easy.
years.
It's a lot of hoes that's been housewives.
Husbands too. She
Listen,
is.
not when
Look
you
at Kim
a
Kardashian. Shit.
not when you a $40 hoe. These new hoes is not
They
expert
went up
level.
after COVID.
Pussy should
They
not be
$60.
$40.
Yeah,
Pussy
it's
still
60.
$40. Okay.
It's 60. It
Pussy
went up
better
for
get.
COVID.
Pussy should be 80. They better get with the
Man,
inflation.
pussy has lost its value.
I be looking at cute bad bitches running $60 specials, and I be wanting to share an Indian
What
tear for them.
comes in a $60
'Cause
special?
I don't know, cause look, they
Around
talk
the
about half
world?
and half and all this shit. Like, bitch, I was fat and I respected myself more than
Around
that,
the
man.
world is all hoes.
I'm concerned. I was concerned anybody was selling pussy for $40, but listen, ladies, like $60 in this today's recession, like, come on.
You're selling yourself
Not
short.
only with $60.
You
That
can't even
don't
get
even fill
3
up my
packs of
tank.
meat. You can't even get 3 packs of meat with the 60.
It
You
costs
sure?
$70 to fill up
One
my
trip
little
to a
Buick.
fast food restaurant is $60 for me.
What the fuck?
God damn.
I mean, I got 8
Listen,
kids.
if you get
nigga.
if you get some designs and some shellac and some diamonds on your nails, that's more than $60.
Okay, you want shellac?
It is.
Good for you.
Your pedicure is $35 these days. What the fuck I'm gonna do with $60?
Shit, my pedicure
Ladies,
$50.
buy it for the 60. You can't even get.
My pedicure $50.
You can't even get. I can't even get a bundle of good hair for $60. Oh
Facts.
God.
Not unless you a cold bitch and you go on AliExpress and you read 3,000 comments to find the one hidden vendor
That's the only way.
that
That's
got the
real
cold
shit.
ass bundles and don't nobody know about this bitch.
That's real shit. And then you still taking a gamble.
Baby, on God.
Still
I feel
rolling the
like
dice.
anything ordering online is a gamble.
It is.
Everything online is a fucking gamble. I don't know. Maybe she should have stuck with it. Clearly, he liked
yeah.
what she was doing.
I don't know why
Baby.
she quit. I think she a quitter. Tell her she a quitter. I mean, she had already like to me. I'm come from the industry. That's a client. That's my client. That's my regular now.
Yep.
Come on through.
No, my theory is it's because
She was. That's the
he
way to
really
go.
asked her to do some weird shit. He hit her up at 3 a.m. and was like, "Look, can I bust a nut in between your toes and then you tap dance on my chest?" And she got fucked
Should have
up.
died trying.
I would have been up like da, 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 da.
Doing the Marachi on that nigga chest.
Tequila.
Got the maracas in my hand and shit like da, 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 da.
Thought she was Selena. What's her name?
Selena,
Shakira.
Shakira, that bitch. Whenever,
I don't know why she quit. Y'all think she should have quit? I
Mark,
don't know why she quit.
why you always randomly? I look. Why
Mark just be shaking his head at Tawana all day.
Mark is my future ex-husband. I keep telling him this.
Oh my goodness. So next week,
some girl gonna be like, bitch, I gotta fight you. Y'all, these be jokes.
I
Y'all
gotta
know
fight
be
every
serious.
night to prove my
Right. It's gonna be some bitch in my inbox like, I gotta cut this bitch fat ass hoe. Like, I swear to God, I'm joking.
No, you like Mark friends be crazy. They be tripping, don't they, Mark? Mark
Wow.
told me about his friends. Them motherfuckers
Bob,
be
that,
nuts.
I know you
He
can't
like,
talk
no.
about nobody's Facebook friends.
Cool.
Your Facebook friends is a mess.
I don't even know them people, y'all.
Yeah, and she don't, and she be arguing
That
with
make
him
it
like a
worse.
I like to
motherfucker.
fuck with them.
Right.
Sometimes I like to fuck
Me
with them.
too.
I swear.
I just stir the pot a little bit.
Okay, I just put that Chris Brown, Michael Jackson. Chris Brown's better than Michael Jackson. I
And
know
we,
them-
and we owe the fight.
Let's tussle.
We owe the fight.
Them
I
niggas
wouldn't
is
even
still
comment.
on that shit days
I wouldn't even
later. I
comment.
just be looking like, nigga,
I
don't
scroll
really
past
care.
that shit.
Help my algorithms. Keep my algorithms high.
I got cussed out on Instagram because me and Claude recorded these kids stealing the trampoline. It was like 10 of them. They told me you should have got out and stopped them. For what? So I could get jumped by these little badass
I don't
kids?
think you should have got out to stop them.
I sat in the car and laughed my fucking
Was
ass
anybody
off.
in danger of dying?
It was a
was gonna
kid
get
inside
shot
of it,
by they
and they was
parent.
rolling the nigga down the street. So the shit was funny to me. We was in the car. We was high. We laughed our asses
You like that
off.
ain't our trampoline. Fuck that
Yeah, I don't know.
trampoline.
I don't think you
Somebody
supposed to stop
commented like, "That's my motherfucking trampoline, and you should have did something, bitch." How
that. Well,
I
now you know who
it's
did
your
it.
trampoline?
You should go do something. I showed you who did
Okay,
it.
they
Right.
There they go.
Go
okay,
find them.
They on
I
Wickham.
helped you.
They on Wickham and McKenzie, bitch. Go find them because
Okay.
I don't know where they
I
at.
helped you.
Ride down the block, you gonna see your trampoline out there,
I'm
my
scared,
boy.
but this
Like,
your
I
shit.
did help you because I was the surveillance camera that you didn't have.
Okay.
Boom.
Right.
Now
In
you
this
know
day
that
and
it's
age.
7 little badass kids who got off with your
It's
shit.
because of me that you
probably
know
don't.
where the fuck it's at and who did it and shit.
You know what? Y'all
You
really
want me to
wish
put my
y'all would
life
have.
in danger and shit for your trampoline?
And you won't even do it.
You didn't. You weren't there.
You
trying to
right
beef with
there.
My bossy ass would have interviewed him. Like, hey, so who was the mastermind of the great trampoline heist? Get out my face, fat
Okay.
bitch.
Mark, can you record us when we go to the strip club and she gonna put the 20 and we gonna do the 20
Oh,
trick?
shit.
Can you record us?
Mark gonna be
let's-
like,
Let's
We
see
gonna
how
do
that-
our word on the street
let's
at
see
the
how
strip
that
club?
works. Huh? Yeah, let's see how that works.
We
Let's
doing
just
our
take
word
that.
on the street at the strip club?
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
gonna
take
take the
the roll
20
up in
dollars.
the
She
dick.
gonna do it. We gonna see how many strippers we can get with that, and what they face like when you put that bitch back
Yeah.
in over your bra. I
And
just
look.
want to see their face.
Now
I want
look,
to see one of them gonna be
if
like,
you don't
"Oh,
give a
bitch."
fuck, it's two methods. I want the ladies to know. If you don't give a fuck, put that bitch back in and just look at the nigga.
and do like this. And then
You
take
don't
it
give a
out.
fuck about getting
She
put
gonna
out,
take
bitch.
it out? You won't?
Hold strong. But if you want to do this to more than one
Can we
nigga
please
that
do
night,
this? Y'all down? Let's do this.
you gotta hold it, and then right when the nigga come close to you and you done got enough gyrating, you gotta act like somebody called you or something like.
So I want you to do it until motherfuckers tell you to stop. Until they put us out that bitch. Every girl to come on the stage had that same 20 just out there like this. Just
But look,
like
I don't
dancing.
never do it to the
She said
bitches.
she don't do it to the
I don't do
females,
it to the
only
bitches because
males.
look, every time I
I'm
go
doing it
to
to the
the
male. Shit.
I
I'm
do
a
it
fresh
to the
face.
niggas.
They ain't never seen me. Never go in that bitch.
It's a
I
hot
get
mess.
them niggas. I be like, fuck you, little smut. But women, they always give me cold lap dances. They give me the best.
Okay, well, it's time to start wrapping it
Oh,
up.
that's it?
Wrap it up. It's time to
been
put a
a
condom on it.
Boom.
So let me show y'all my sliders one more
Bro.
time because I'm about to smash.
Yeah, as
it.
soon as we get
Hold
off
it up a little
air,
closer to the camera so they can see the name.
soon,
I'm
soon
on a
as
diet,
we
so
get
I'm
off
Hit him with that
air.
number again, Jemiah.
I'm trying to look good for
Hit
nigga
him with your
Baker,
number
Lord.
again, Jemiah.
Thank you,
That's
thank you, thank you.
Fuck you and everybody who got tickets.
I
to
want
the
to
game.
appreciate you for God's love.
Fuck you too. God damn it. I was trying. Every time I clicked, they was like, "This ticket is gone." I said, "God damn it!" I clicked on like 10 times trying to get my one little ticket because I was gonna go by myself and be caught up in the rapture, but no, not to know.
I
event.
got
And
one.
Anita got unrealistic expectations of hoes.
No, it was like $149.
Yeah, my
It
tickets were
wasn't
bad. I got good seats too.
Okay, it's time to go.
We got good seats.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got good seats, girl. We in that motherfucker.
Okay,
I
fuck
got
them
it
and
picked
they-
out my dress.
Fuck
I
them in
ready.
their good seats. And
We
we're
gonna
gonna see
get
y'all
it
next
back.
week. Don't forget to
Thank
send us
you.
your inquiries for After Dark Tales. And Tawana Tales is going down.
See y'all next week.
All right.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile